Yeah, this is an official Nintendo product. It is compatible with the Nintendo DS and the Nintendo DS Lite. And basically what it is it's basically just a Game Boy Advance cartridge, as you can see here. It looks the same, except it's black, whereas most of them are gray. This is a bad example, because it's green, but yeah. So, yeah, I guess I'll just stop wasting time and show you how it works. This is the original DS, or the FAT, as some people call it. So I'll pop it in here. And it does look very nice in the DS, you know. It sits nice. It blends in with the black on the bottom. Looks really good. So, turn it on. Blue. Okay. So if you look at the bottom here, you can see that there's my ACE card in there just because it's easier to show you. And, I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah, that didn't help. But it says, basically, that there is a DS option pack inserted. So, you can't touch it, you can't select it, the cursor just goes right over it. So, yeah, it's not technically a game, obviously. So we'll just load up the ACE card.
And we will go to, okay, this is Star Trek Tactical Assault. This is one of the games that work with it. I don't know how many games work with the Rumble Pak, probably about like 20. There's a whole list.
So basically, the way this works is it will get feedback from the system, and in this particular game, it's every time you get hit. So, I'll move it closer, and you can actually hear that. Come on, hit me. Yeah. Even also every time you fire. You can probably hear it, that it's vibrating. I don't know if you can. Let's see. Hold on. Come on, hit me. See? I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah. It's pretty interesting, too, because obviously you have two weapons in this game, and that's photon torpedoes and phasers. And it makes a different, like, rumble every time you get hit by a different one. So if you get hit by a photon torpedo, it's a much bigger rumble, I guess you could say. Yeah, it's a very cool thing. It works very well. And, yeah, it's really good. So, I guess I'll show you the options menu. We'll go back to the menu. You can, if you see in the options, it will actually say DS Rumble Pak. It'll say on. You can actually turn it off and just use it normally. But yeah, if you turn it on, it will detect it, so it's pretty cool. You don't have to, like, show it, tell it that it's there or something. Yeah, so it's a really cool little thing. It's pretty capable, too. Like, it does rumble, and it does feel different. I guess I'll show a different game here. What do I want to show? Oh, I think, yeah, this one should work with it. I think. Alright, so that game apparently doesn't work with the Rumble Pak, so I'm just gonna edit that out, and, yeah. So anyway, I guess I'm going to take this out, and, show you one of the problems with it. I'm going to put this in my DS Lite here, and take out this little thing. And one of the problems with this is, when the DS Lite came out, they obviously made it smaller. And so if you put a Game Boy Advance cartridge in there, it kind of sticks out a little bit. Actually, quite a bit, like half the cartridge is sticking out. So that's one of the problems with this, is that it sticks out quite a bit. It doesn't really look good. I don't know. I mean, it works fine, but they do sell Nintendo... Oh, wow, that is bright. Let me try to... Yeah, it does work fine. As you can see, it says DS option pack. And Nintendo did make different... Or, no, Nintendo did not make them. Third parties have made them. Where basically they look like this, but they have the Rumble Pak installed. So, I've been trying to get one of those, but they don't... I don't know, they're kind of expensive. So maybe I'll show that in another video. But I will just show you, back on Star Trek here, that it does work with it. So, it does work with the Rumble Pak and everything. There's nothing really wrong with it, I just don't like it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that was weird. I'm gonna just kind of jump cut from there, but I had to reload the game for it to work. But yeah, as you can see, it is working, and I'm getting killed here, but whatever. Yeah, as you can see, it does work, or as you can probably hear. Come on, hit me. Yeah, there we go. It works. The only problem with it is, it works fine, the only problem with it is that it protrudes. So, you know, I mean, not a major problem, but it's just kind of annoying. Also, this thing it's actually really good, because it does have different rumbles. Like, it doesn't just kind of shake. Like, you know, when I'm rubbing against a planet, it shakes differently. If I get hit, it shakes differently. So it's very good. And I just died. But, I guess, now all that's really left, since we've shown its compatibility with both the Nintendo DS Fat and the Lite, or original Lite if you prefer, I'm going to take it apart. So I have my tri-wing screwdriver. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to talk about, basically, it was not compatible with the Nintendo DSi, obviously, because the Nintendo DSi does not have a Game Boy Advance slot, like the other two did. Or the IXL, or the 3DS, obviously. So inside, we have this big thing, which I assume is the vibration motor. Actually, I'm fairly certain it is. It has, you know, negative and positive wires running to it. And that's basically about it. You have your cartridge connection there, same as a normal cartridge. And, yeah, that's about it. Bunch of capacitors, chips. There's really not much to it, though. So, yeah. Pretty cool little thing. Maybe if I do get the third-party one that worked with the DSi, I'll do an overview of that, too. But as it stands, this thing is a pretty cool accessory. It works with quite a few games. Not too many. Unfortunately, some compatibility was removed for the US market. Games like, I think Super Princess Peach has it. And obviously that Star Trek one, Star Fox Command. And those are really about all, like, the good games. All the other ones are kind of like weird, like baseball games and stuff. I think some baseball game that I don't really care about has it. But yeah, I mean, if you pick it up, I think they're pretty cheap. You can actually still buy these from Nintendo's website. But you can buy them on eBay. I don't remember how much I paid for this, but it was definitely not over $10. So, yeah. Put that back in. So, it's actually really nice because for my DS, you know, original, I just kind of leave it in there, and it actually looks really nice. It acts as, kind of like with this one, where it has this little blanking chip, or blanking cartridge. That's what I kind of use it as in this one, just because it kind of blends in with it. It looks really nice, and, you know, it adds the rumble functionality. So, yeah, pretty cool little accessory, and thanks for watching.